only dark skin activist. There's only one. And yes, dark skin activist, that's my trademark name. I own the trademark to dark skin activists. I'm the reason anybody on YouTube is talking about colorism. I'm the reason anybody on YouTube is talking about light skin and dark skin. All these people that are talking about colorism, light skin, dark skin, all of them have stolen and taken and plagiarized from my work. I'm the first. These people didn't even know that it was a thing to talk about light skin and dark skin and colorism and darkism until I brought it to YouTube. I am the first. And people will never acknowledge that. They're never going to tell the truth because they're liars and they're only interested in views for their channel and making money and building up a name for themselves. They're never been interested in what's fair. That's why we as a people can't get nowhere, because we always taking and stealing from each other. But I'm here to let you know, if you're talking about colorism, if you're talking about dark skin, if you're talking about light skin, your ass done stole from me. You're not the dark skin activist. It's only one. And you looking at her, Rashida Strober. Now y'all say, well, what you talking about, dark skin activist? Well, dark skin activist is my brand name. I created it out of this brain right here. And I went and did the smart thing. I trademarked it. So I own the trademark. In 1998, I started the first platform in history to address colorism, light skin and dark skin, what I call darkism. And I called the movement dark skin activism. And it consists of me writing books and plays and doing dark skin commentary. In fact, I am the reason why people talk about dark skin and light skin, because I created the brand of commentary myself and a woman named Cola Booth. Everybody else is just peons. Everybody else is just thieves, and I do not respect them because they've ways dark skinned people are discriminated against. And you can go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, and you can download a free ebook copy. My other book is called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. Also, I wrote the play, which is a one-woman play that I have been performing since 2006, well before anybody talked about light skin and dark skin stuff. One line. My other books include How to Be the Hottest Dark Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the first dark skin motivational book. Other books include Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment, and A Dark Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story. I'm also working on a book that's detailing my life story, and I'm focusing especially on how people online on YouTube have stolen and plagiarized my work as the dark skin activist. They go back to their respective channels, they watch me, they copy me, and they never give credit. I'm going to write a long chapter on that because I want to detail that history and make sure it's solid and laid down so that when I'm dead and gone, that people know light skin, dark skin, colorism, darkism, it's not their original concept. They done stole from me. They've been stealing from me for years. I have a tour called the Dark Skin Activist Tour that I have been presenting way before people got online talking about dark skin and light skin. I started my tour back in 2006, way before there was YouTube, way before there was social media, way before there was reality TV. And what else? In 2010, I brought the first channel, colorism channel, to YouTube to discuss dark skin and light skin issues. And again, I went viral in 2015 for calling out the rapper Kendrick Lamar's darkism. And after I went viral, I was made Donkey of the Day by Charlamagne and Breakfast Club. Millions of people all over the internet knew who I was. And that's when all my people started stealing from me. That's why you see all these people on YouTube now talking about colorism, dark skin and light skin and all that. Okay? So I just needed to give y'all, hold on one second. Hello? Okay, I hope y'all heard what I said. Wait a minute. Did I just say all that stuff and nobody heard me? Okay, moving right along. My website, once again, is darkskinactivist.com. My Cash App, please go make a donation and support my work. My Cash App is $Rashida Lala. $Rashida Lala. Once again, $Rashida Lala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And you can find my GoFundMe, which I'm about 700 and some odd dollars away from my goal. All you need to do is Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe, and you can find my GoFundMe. Please go make a donation, and I thank you for that in advance. Now, those of you that have read my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, you know that I have this big thing with the way that I have been treated as a dark-skinned Black woman in customer service. See, customer service is where darkism really rears its head, because you really get to see the difference in treatment. You really get to see the darkism. And darkism can be inflicted. And darkism simply means the discrimination of dark-skinned people. And I coined the word darkism. So many people online are stealing from me. So many people have taken my ideas and concepts, like I said, going back to their channels, acting like they've been talking about colorism and light skin and dark skin. They haven't. They sit back and watch me and they copy me. But darkism is my word that I created. I also wrote the book Darkism, and it's copywritten with the United States Copyright Office. Okay? So darkism means the discrimination of dark-skinned people. And in my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, I wrote extensively about customer service, because once again, it goes back to the enslaved period, where the enslaved had a yassa massa boss. They had to be real nice to the non-Black people. But conversely, they feel like me and you the same color, I don't have to respect you. And it's in sync with a book called Pedagogy of the Oppressed, which speaks extensively about the psychology of oppressed people in regards to the way that they interact and treat each other. Y'all need to read that book in addition to reading my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Y'all need to read Pedagogy of the Oppressed, and you'll begin to understand the psychology of oppressed people to an even more deeper level. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, dark-skinned Black women, and I'm a dark-skinned Black woman myself, so I can call out other dark-skinned Black women. I can call out Black people. Dark-skinned, and not all dark-skinned Black women, not all. I am not generalizing. There are some dark-skinned women out there that have excellent customer service, and they know how to treat you. They're nice, they're kind, they're sweet. I was seeing if that was an alligator over there, y'all. That's not an alligator. But anyway, they're nice, they're kind, they're sweet, and they know how to exhibit exemplary customer service, right? They know what to do. But there are more dark-skinned women than I could count that are on the other end of customer service, which is the bad customer service. They don't know how to treat other Black people. Now, they can code switch y'all, they can code switch when it comes to non-dark people. They can code switch so fast. They will smile. Hi, how you doing? They'll be personable. They'll do the small talk. They'll do all of that. And these people being paid minimum wage. But when they see a non-Black person, they think that person is God. They think that person is God. I swear, I done seen this more times than I can count. That's why I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Okay? But when it come down to treating a Black person their same color with good customer service, they don't like to do that. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, as a Black woman, I'm saying this, hear me clear. Black women are the worst when it comes to customer service. Yes, they're the worst. I had another incident today, and this is actually what inspired this live. I have a dear friend of mine that I kind of take care of this person off and on. And when they're with me, I make sure they eat and whatnot, whatever they need, whatever. Anyway, we decided to go to Wendy's because I knew I could get something grilled and not fried. I go there, and I didn't hear the person say anything. And you know, it'd be innocent little stuff. I'm sitting in the drive-thru, and I sat there for about 10 minutes because I wanted to give whoever a chance to say something, because I realized that a lot of these fast food workers, they're underpaid, they're overworked. And I understand that. I worked in fast food myself. Okay, I worked at McDonald's. I've even worked at Wendy's. I worked at Burger King, all of those places. So I understand. I get it. And what I can tell you, when I did work at those places, I exhibited good customer service. And I ain't just saying that. I'm telling y'all the truth. Okay. Anyway, so I'm sitting there for about 10 minutes, giving this person the benefit of the doubt, because I didn't know who the hell the person was. And I said, finally, they didn't say nothing. So I said, hello. And they said it with an attitude, hello, hello. And immediately, unfortunately, when I heard that tone, y'all, I knew it was from one of my people. Okay. And I started ordering. And first I said, I'm sorry. I actually apologized to her. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had said something or whatever. I said, I did apologize. And she said, go ahead with your order. 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 Okay. Go ahead with your order. That's what she said. I'm not lying, y'all. She was like, what the hell? I'm like, oh my goodness, what the hell is going on here? So at that point, y'all, I was just like, I said in my head, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not giving these people my money acting like this. And I proceeded to drive away. I left. I'm not going to deal with this, because if she was angry and upset, and you know, if I would think that if the customer didn't hear you, and you should be trained in this, you could politely say, hi, go ahead with your order. She didn't do that. She just had a nasty attitude. And even though I apologized, I pulled off and we went somewhere else, because I ain't have time for that. And somewhere else we went to Publix, which brings me to my top 3 places where if you want to get good customer service from a Black woman, you should go. Okay? Okay? The Cash App, once again, y'all, is $rashidalala. $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. Please go make a donation. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, that's icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Yes, I am, and I'm going to keep doing it. Cash App is $rashidalala. 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 Okay, so back to my top 3. Publix. Yes, Publix. I can truly say that I have never experienced bad customer service from a Black woman at Publix. That's the truth. Y'all know I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I've experienced great customer service from Black women at Publix. I don't give a damn where in the country I go. They're always nice. They always say hello, how you doing? And they say it to black customers, white customers, purple customers, green customers, yellow customers, everybody. They're nice to everybody. Oh my God. What a novel idea. Exhibiting good customer service to everybody, regardless of their color, race, creed, etc. Publix. And Publix be on point. Okay, down here in Florida, I'm telling you, it's clean. The place is always clean. It's clean. Now, the Publix that I go to, some of them do be kind of like, but this Publix right here is so clean. I've been going to this Publix since I was actually a little girl, because that's what my mama used to go to. She would go to a place called Mr. C's, and she would always go to Publix. Now, she did go to Winn-Dixie sometimes, but it was mainly Publix. And I'm having flashbacks of Winn-Dixie over on 49th Street, but they closed it down and they put a Save-A-Lot there. But my mama loved her some Publix, okay? And the store is clean. The black women have this beautiful disposition about them. And, you know, it's the young ones, the middle-aged ones, the older ones, everybody is nice. That's the truth, okay? So if you want quality food, like, to me, their produce section is top notch. People will help you. Okay. Some of the workers will just stop you and be like, in a very pleasant way. They'll be like, I am the fruit. You say Rashida is supporting black women being trained. Yes, I am in customer service. Absolutely. Because we need it. I'm a black woman, dark-skinned woman saying this. I've been saying this for years. Before there was YouTube, I was saying the same thing. I ain't gonna change. Anyway, if you want to have good customer service from a black woman, and you don't want nobody arguing with you, get no attitude with you, just being mean to you for no reason, and you ain't did nothing to them, let me tell you something. Go to Publix, honey. Go to Publix if you want to have a pleasant shopping experience. If you want people that will help you find stuff and are nice about it. They don't act irritated and agitated and all this kind of stuff. Publix also Publix is, and I know people that work there, is a great place to work, because one of the perks of working at Publix is their employees can buy stock in the company. I know people that have actually retired and cashed out hundreds of thousands of dollars in the stock options. Yes. I know people personally who have been able to buy their houses, their cars, because they worked at Publix. So that's a great place to work. And they don't discriminate. They give everybody an equal opportunity. I love Publix. Shout out to Publix. I believe Publix did get sued like back when I was a kid or something like that. But they cleaned up their act, and they just they doing it big, and I respect Publix. I love Publix. I love their damn employees. I'd be wishing I could tip them, because I just appreciate a person being kind to me. That's because people don't treat me kind. They look at me and judge me because I'm dark skinned, and they're not nice. My own people. I'm talking about my own people for no reason, other than you look at me and you're judging me based on my skin tone, and you're discriminating against your own skin tone, which makes no sense. It's called darkism, but this is what they do. So Publix. Now, if I have to put Publix at number one. Number one, if you want to find good customer service with a black woman, Publix is number one. Number one. Make sure y'all go donate to my Cash App, which is $Rashidalala. Once again, it's $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. You can also go to my PayPal, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. You're right, Matt76. You're right. I know, because I got a way of, I figured it out. I ain't gonna even say how I know, but you're absolutely right. I got you. My GoFundMe. You can find my GoFundMe by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. You can find my Cash App and my PayPal if you go to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com. darkskinactivist.com. Please go make a donation. I prefer the Cash App. Once again, that Cash App is $rashidalala. $rashidalala. Once again, that's $rashidalala. Thank you in advance for your donations. Second place, Starbucks. I know y'all like, what? Starbucks. Yes, Starbucks. Now, I am very much aware of the discrimination that took place a couple of years ago, and I'm against it. I don't support discrimination in any shape, fashion, or form. But I have to be honest, and I started going to Starbucks when I lived in LA. Over there, right over there off of Crenshaw, Magic Johnson, he owned a Starbucks, and I just really like Magic Johnson's personality. He's got this big old smile on his face, and he's just a very pleasant guy. Magic Johnson, he had his Magic Johnson movie theater right there in Crenshaw Mall. He had TGI Fridays. Like, Magic Johnson's doing it big, and I remember I used to go in there and meet up with my friends. I had friends from all over the place, a lot of Africans and Caribbean. And we would all come there and we would just meet up, and it was like writers and different artistic people. And the people were always so nice. They were so damn nice. That's what got me started going to Starbucks. Okay. That's what it was. I started going to Magic Johnson Starbucks, and everybody was nice to me. These were black people in there. They were not mean. They were not nasty. They would let you sit in there and chat and write and do whatever you need to do as long as you want it. And some of them would even walk up to you and ask you, are you okay? They was like so nice. And what I noticed is, there's another place in California, in LA too. I forgot the name of it. It looked like McDonald's, but it's not called McDonald's. It's something else. And at the time, I had this beautiful dark-skinned real estate agent that she was my realtor at the time when I was living in, this was way back in 2007. She was so beautiful. She was an actress as well. She's been in movies and done all kinds of stuff. But she recently, I don't really want to say her name, but this woman has been in movies, major movies and all this kind of stuff. But a lot of actors, they had a side hustles. Hers was she was a realtor, and she was helping me with some real estate transactions when I lived in LA. And she took me to this place because one day she was taking me around and look at property, and she goes to this place, and it's a burger place, and she orders a vegan burger. She ordered a vegan burger. I'll never forget it. And she's the most beautiful dark-skinned woman ever. She had this beautiful face. She wore her hair short, and she was really short and just bubbly and just a beautiful, beautiful person. And she took me to this place. I cannot think of the name of that place, but it looked like McDonald's, but it's not called McDonald's, and it's in LA. And that's what she ordered, a vegan burger and some fries. And it was so nice. And I was like, oh my God, I couldn't even believe it, but I can't think of that place. But anyway, back to Starbucks. Starbucks, I'm telling you, I can't tell you, I done spent hours upon hours upon hours upon hours in Starbucks. And I will say, even when I moved back down to the South, the quality of people, they behave the same way. Black, white, dark skin, light skin, green, purple, they're nice in Starbucks. That's where I go to. If I want good customer service, if I want a good experience, I will. Plus, Starbucks got good food. I like their coffee. I always get plain, pure black coffee. I don't like to put nothing in my coffee. I just like it straight black. Sometimes I might put a little bit of chocolate in it, but I like the bitter, nutty taste. And Starbucks coffee is high quality coffee. My other favorite coffee is a Jamaican brand. My ex-Jamaican husband, he used to have this Jamaican coffee, off the chain delicious. But anyway, and then Starbucks be having like the biscotti, and man, they got all these little different delicious little confections, and the shortbread cookies, and then it smells so good in there. And the ones down here be clean as I don't know what. I just love that. Okay, I really love me some Starbucks. But on top of all that, if you want to find good customer service by a black woman, take your ass to a Starbucks. Take your ass to a Starbucks. Take your ass to a Starbucks. Yes, I'm not even lying. Up again, the Cash App. Make a donation. $rashidalala. Once again, it's $rashidalala. Once again, it's $rashidalala. In and out. Wait a minute. The fruit. You said, have you ever been? That's what it was. It's called In and Out Burger. That's what it's called. In and Out Burger. That's what it is. Yes. That's what it was. And during that time, I was on my, in my infancy of my veganism. I wouldn't necessarily say infancy, but it was, I was just, so I didn't think about, let me go to like a burger place and ask for a vegan burger until I went with this dark-skinned realtor. And she went there because she had told me that she was vegetarian. And I was like, what the hell is she doing I was thinking this in my head. What the hell is she doing? And she had made some good money as an actress up in Hollywood because she drove this badass car too. Like, y'all, it was I forgot what it was, what the brand was, but it was a badass car. Like, she was a boss dark-skinned woman. I ain't gonna say your name, but I really admire you. You know who I'm talking about. To this day, I never forgot her. I think she's amazing and awesome. She's a businesswoman. She wears a lot of hats, and she told me about the darkism. I'm just gonna say his name. She told me about the party she attended with a dude named Boris Kojo. She told me about how you treat dark-skinned women. Yes. That's a whole nother lie. I ain't gonna get into that. But she did tell me. She did let me know. She let me know what it was at them Hollywood parties. She let me know. Boris Kojo. She let me know. And you be in a lot of black movies. You're not black. You're biracial. You're able to take advantage of blackness economically. Okay. But I heard, but I'm gonna leave that alone though. Moving right along. Anyway. My third and final, thank you, Ayana. My third and final, now there's some other honorable mentions I guess I could mention, but these are my top 3 places where you can go if you want to find good customer service from a black woman. My third and final is Chick-fil-A. And y'all say, what? You go to Chick-fil-A? I thought you was vegan. Well, my daughter happens to love Chick-fil-A, and I'm not taking her to churches because I grew up eating churches. I know how they get down. No. No, I'm not taking. My mama used to make us go to churches when we was little, and we had to get all them chicken boxes, and they had all them damn specials. On Sundays, all the church people would flood that place out the church. I'm not going to churches. As an adult, we're not doing that. I'm not going to Popeyes. No. We're not interested in Popeyes. I was forced to go to these places as a child. Okay. I was forced to go there. I didn't have no choice. I had to go up in Popeyes. I had to go up in churches. I had to go up in other little establishments in the hood that had bad customers. I had, customers when my mama done went. That's what they ate. Okay. And y'all giving me that type of food at an early age, I believe that's the cause for my acid reflux. Yes, I had acid reflux at an early age due to eating all this damn greasy ass church's chicken, greasy ass Popeyes, greasy ass Burger King, all this grease. And I remember I couldn't digest that stuff as a little girl, like around 11, 12, 13. I couldn't digest it. But what you gonna do? You can't, your mama, my mama wasn't even thinking about no vegan or vegetarian stuff. She didn't care about none of that. If your ass ain't eat what the hell she bought, that's the thing. These kids now, y'all be on this old bullshit, CPS and blah blah blah. My mama told us to call motherfucking CPS. She used to tell us that. She didn't give a. She meant it. My mama used to beat the shit out of us and we got her on. She did not fucking play. That lady did not fucking play. She would have gave you the goddamn phone or gave you a dime or a nickel or however much the damn phone booth cost. Told your ass to go take your black ass up there and call motherfucking CPS. Okay? She didn't give a fuck at all. So, I tell you right there, if your ass ain't eat what the hell she bought, you just gonna be hungry. And a lot of times after a long church service, we'll end up going to churches, and or if the church had like a dinner, because sometimes the church we used to go to, the Pentecostal church we used to go to, sometimes they used to have a dinner after a long church service, and they would always, I don't remember a time not seeing either Popeyes or Church's Chicken. But my daughter, we're not going to Church's Chicken. No. I've seen fights in Church's Chicken. I've seen, people be mean and nasty. Let me tell you something. I ain't even finished. If I might be here all day talking about what went down in Church's Chicken and chicken places in the hood. Okay? It was not pretty. And my mama, she holler about that Christian stuff, and I'm saying now. But back in the 80s, and a lot of you can attest to this, because if you had a mama growing up in the 80s, you know what mama ain't take no shit off nobody. She did not give a fuck. Like, for real. The for real, I don't give a fuck. Not that fake shit. The for real. My mama would fight in a minute. I ain't gonna even fucking sit up here in front. Like, I've seen her do it on plenty of occasions. This shit is off the chain. Like, she acting all nice and you think she all whatever. Like, child, please. Y'all know about them 80s parents. If your ass grew up in the motherfucking 80s, you know. And my mama did not drink. She did not smoke. But her temperament was like, you couldn't, if you thought you was finna fuck with her, she was the wrong one. Mm-mm. And it wasn't gonna be no talking with her. Like, she ain't do a lot of talking at all. Mm-mm. I was scared of my mama for a long time. Like, I got 5 brothers, and I was the only girl. And I'm telling you, I was afraid of my own mom because, my mama could fight. Like, it is what it is. I've seen her in action. I've seen it plenty of times. So, I had to eat that goddamn chicken. I had to eat that chicken, or I was just gonna be hungry. It wasn't like with my daughter. She has a choice. She's always exercising her freedom of choice. Oh, but I just, because of my negative experience growing up with the not being able to digest the damn food, it was so greasy. I don't fuck around with those places like that. But if my daughter wants chicken, I will take her to Chick-fil-A. And it's kind of far away from me, and I would kind of go out of my way to take her there. Yes, I will, because they're nice. They're nice. The black women are nice. The white people are nice. Everybody at Chick-fil-A, every time I done went to Chick-fil-A, I ain't never had a bad experience. That's the truth. That's the truth. I ain't never had a bad experience from a black person, a male, a female, a white person. All of them are fucking nice. It is what it is. Y'all mad? Oh, fucking well. Okay? Well, sometimes I do cook Lauren chicken. I will sometimes, but she likes Chick-fil-A. She likes their food. And I think one of the reasons that she was attracted to it, because a lot of the Chick-fil-A's down here, they got a playground. And so when a kid sees a playground, they go wild and they want to go there. Okay. So, it's a nice place. And another place, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I try my best, God knows, and may my aunt rest in peace, because she was one of the people that when she called, and I hated it. I literally dreaded fucking going to these places. But when she would call me to bring her food, and she would either want me to go to McDonald's or one of them damn chicken places. It never failed. McDonald's or one of them chicken places. And I used to be like, oh my God, I just dreaded it. Because I didn't want to be seen at the damn chicken place. Number one, I didn't want people to see me there. I just had, and the people were always nasty and mean. They was always having a bad day. And I'm just trying to figure out what's the difference between the people that work at the Chick-fil-A and the people that work at churches. What's the difference? I don't understand. What's the difference, y'all? What is the damn difference between the people that work at Chick-fil-A and Popeyes in terms of, I don't get it. What is the difference between the people that work at Publix and Walmart? Because if you ask for help at Walmart, that's an act of fucking war. Never ask for help at Walmart. Never ask for help at Walmart. They will become very angry and they might want to fight you. Yeah, people are crazy. I'm not even lying. Honorable mention Target. Okay, honorable mention Target, because I don't think I haven't never had a bad experience at Target ever. Okay, not by a black person, not by a white person. They're nice. I give people credit where it's due. Like, I always do that. But Walmart, if you ask, these people would be angry that you're asking them where the tissue or what's the price on some unmarked price brand. They don't want to help you. I remember I was in Walmart and this she was a black woman, a black cashier, and I had got a gift card. You know them stands on the there's like stands full of gift cards, and I got a gift card for somebody's birthday, but I needed to go get the card loaded. And I came in the line. She didn't say hello. She was like, had her face all balled up. You don't be doing that to these people. They're just so crazy. And she was acting so nasty with me, so nasty. And I ain't say nothing. I just let her be. And you know, we got to the thing where she had to load the card, and she did it with a grudge. And I was like, damn, what the fuck is wrong? And so what I did, I pulled out $10, honey. And I said, do y'all take tips? I said, I was kind of sarcastic. I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all take tips? I had $10 in my hand. Do y'all take tips? And her whole motherfucking personality changed. Never forget. I wish I could have filmed that. And Lauren was with me. She's my witness. I can't make this stuff up. Her whole part, like, she didn't speak to me. She had a grudge. She was so nasty the whole transaction. But in my mind, I kind of, yes, Nairobi. In my mind, I was like, okay, and, you know, maybe she done been through some stuff. And I'm not trying to be funny, but she did look rough. And I'm not saying that all the black women that work at Walmart look rough, because I be seeing a lot of them there that look nice. They have their hair done. They look nice. But this particular one, she looked rough. Her hair wasn't done. She looked angry. You know, she just looked rough. And so I said to myself, well, maybe she'd been treated bad for being dark. See, I was reasoning all kind of shit in my head while she was being nasty. So I pulled out that $10 and her whole motherfucking attitude. It was so crazy. Yo, sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying, because these folks will drive you fucking crazy. But you bad customer service having motherfuckers ain't gonna drive me crazy. You're not gonna fucking drive me crazy. Understand me clearly. Y'all, because I know what to do. Like, I pulled off at that damn Wendy's drive-thru. I took this person right up in Publix, and we went in there and we bought the appropriate food that this person needed, and we did not have to go through bad customer service. So, to recap, my number one place where you can go if you want good customer service from a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman, a light-skinned black woman, a brown-skinned black woman is Publix. That's number one. My number two place that you can go if you want to have good customer service from a black woman is do y'all remember? Let me see who remembers. Anybody remember number two? Come on. See who's really listening. Number two. Number 2, Starbucks. Starbucks is number 2. And number 3 is Chick-fil-A. Okay. And honorable mention, because the fruit came on here and you said their name. In-N-Out Burger, Target, those are honorable mentions. Somebody said Five Below was an honorable. Somebody had said it on my Facebook. And so, yeah, those are the places you can go if you get the fruit said Waffle House, best customer service. Yeah, Waffle House. Waffle House is pretty. I don't think I ever had a bad experience with them either. But those are my top 3 right there, where I personally have had great customer service, stellar customer service from Black women. So if you're tired of getting bad customer service, getting a bad attitude, maybe getting cussed out, or somebody looking at you like you crazy, or acting like they're angry that you're there, even though you're, that's what you're supposed to be doing, because your purchase helps to pay their salary. Like, it's crazy shit. If you're tired of that shit, why don't you check out? The three that I just named. Okay. The fruit said Denny's is very bad, but Waffle House is the bee's knees. Okay. I remember Denny's. Like, I think we got only like one Denny's here. Chauncey Williams said, "Hey Rashida, I got a question. Do you believe in God? If so, then why aren't you able to accept darkism since God permitted it?" Well, that's a good question, Chauncey. And I do believe in God. I grew up in a Pentecostal church, praying, God-fearing, going to church. I used to go to church from like 8:30 in the morning all the way to like 10 o'clock at night. I used to go to revivals, all that. My mama used to speak in tongues, shout, all that. Okay, because a lot of them 80s women, they did their dirt. They did their dirt. They had their men. For some reason, they were like, man, they was man crazy, y'all. They was man crazy. They was. I ain't gonna fucking lie, man. I grew up in the 80s. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I remember that shit. They were man crazy. They liked to party. A lot of them like to fight. Crazy. Off the chain. My mama, like I said, she wasn't no drinker or no smoker. She did not do drugs, but she did not take no shit. Like, she used to fight. She could fight real good. And I remember she swung on this lady in Kmart. I was like, what the fuck? I'll never forget it. It's like embedded in my head. It was like Kmart. Y'all know the part where the plants part be like on the outside where they keep the plants. Boy, I don't know. I think it was over some shoes. The lady got split. Oh God, it was crazy. I think I was around like what, 12, 13. Yeah. Mama ain't take no shit from nobody. I ain't never seen her take shit from nobody. And she had like the sweetest lady right now. But boy, look at her. Whew. Black women in the man, I could do a whole fucking live on how and then she had this friend named Willie Mae. Oh fuck, Willie Mae will cut you. She done been cut. She done been shot. She done been stabbed. Willie Mae wasn't nothing to be fucked up with. I never forget. Oh fuck. Good Lord. I ain't even gonna get into that. Shout out to Willie Mae, because she used to cook us, little sausages and pork sausage and little ghetto noodles, and she used to cook us all this little wild ass food. And she lived in the fucking hood, like in the hood off of 22nd. I'm talking about in the fucking hood. I need to show y'all. Okay, Willie Mae, man, that lady. I'm scared of her thinking about her, because she was really crazy. Her and my. Okay, let me stop talking about these people. But I mean, I'm just getting flashbacks here thinking about this shit, seeing all the fights go down. This one here done talked to my man, did this. It was on and popping. It was on my mama. It was nothing for her to pull us all in the car, get in the car, and go get that shit. That's what she used to fucking. I'm not. If God is my witness, I'm not. If I'm lying, I'm okay. Let me stop talking about my mama. But this shit was traumatizing to me. This is what happened, and y'all Y'all want to sit up here and blame me for this is part of why. Okay, I will admit I got a lot of my mama in me. I don't take shit from people. I got that shit from my mom. My mama is like 20 times worse than me though. My mama wouldn't give you no chance. If she felt that you did her wrong, she'll swing on you, like for real. And again, she was the type. It ain't gonna be no fucking talking. I do a lot of. He ain't do no talking. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The shit was crazy back in the 80s. It really went down. It really went down. For real. Traumatizing. Whew. Anyway. But yeah, I do believe in God. And I don't know why God allowed darkism. I try not to question God because, I mean, I might drive myself crazy doing that. I mean, I just try to do the right thing and fight against it. That's all I try to do. That's all I try to do. Do the right thing, and I try to fight against it. But that's it, y'all. Those are my top 3. And if you're a black woman that you know that you don't want to be fucked up with your own people, please don't work in customer service. Please go find another job, cause I'm tired of y'all acting a damn fool. I'm tired of it. Okay. All right. I'm done. Nairobi, I'm gonna answer your question. And I'm gonna get on up out of here. You said, Rashida, do you think other women are mean to women who are skinny? Hell yeah. That's a good question. I think, because I experienced that growing up as well. When I was growing up, I was like bone thin, skinny. And the reason I was bone thin because we were poor. And I didn't get a chance to eat a lot. I remember when I lived with my cousin, I came to live with her. She would complain about me eating so much. And I would eat and not gain no weight. And she was, now I think it was kind of like low-key hate because she was like, now that I understand it, but I was hungry. That's the fucking reason why I was eating, because we was fucking poor. My mama had 6 kids, a high school dropout, no education, multiple baby daddies. It was a fucked up existence. I was fucking hungry, motherfucker. But anyway. So yeah, African booty scratcher. I think that some women are intimidated by slimmer women, and they're not going to admit this, even in this so-called culture of thickness, because a woman that's slim, it's just a sign of youth. It's kind of a sign of youth, a sign of health, a sign that you kind of keep yourself together. Okay. And a lot of us black women won't admit that because we want to try to enshrine ourselves in this thickness, but thickness is, a lot of y'all are really out of shape, and you're not, you're not thick, you're overweight. You have big sloppy stomachs, it's you done had, your kids, and you don't do anything to try to keep yourself in shape. You just let yourself go. You don't give a fuck. And you see a nice, slim black woman with, no fat on their body, and some of these women get jealous. And I think that in my experience, I think that there's a lot of black men out there that do like slim black women. Okay, all this thick stuff, that's great. But I think that y'all are not admitting that there's a lot of black men that actually like slender women. And I'm not saying that every slim woman is healthy, but I will say that a black woman, or any woman that's over a certain age, I'm going to venture to say, let's say 30. And if that woman has children and she has maintained a certain weight and she's nice and slim, that's a sign of self-care. That woman probably cares about herself. She's probably taking great measures to keep her weight in check, keep her health in check, okay? And some people who cannot discipline themselves enough to do that, they do become jealous. So yes, I do. I don't really focus on that as much as just plain old dark skin, being dark skinned, a darkism. But yes, I do believe that some women are jealous of thinner women. Because again, I think they see that as a sign of uh, something to compete with in terms of femininity, in terms of, like I said, health, in terms of youthfulness. And to me personally, this is just me personally. I mean, y'all can have whatever conceptions y'all want. I think aesthetically, a slender person to me is the most beautiful. So, for example, a tall, slender person to me is the most beautiful. A tall, slender, black, dark-skinned person like Naomi Campbell is gorgeous. Or like Gabrielle Union doing some bad shit I don't like, but to me, she's beautiful. She's nice and slim. Who else? Venus Williams, when they was first came out as tennis, tall, slender, to me, that's beautiful. No fat. That's beautiful. Okay. I mean, that's to me. Who else could I name? Tall, slender, Alec Weck. These dark-skinned models that are tall and slim. To me, that's beautiful. I was married for 10 years to a dark-skinned black man who tall, but my ex-husband is around maybe 6'3". He probably weighs like 100 and I don't know, maybe 175 pounds. He's a runner and he has like a fitness model body. No fat nowhere. To me, that's stellar. I don't like big, bulky, muscle bound. I don't like so-called thickness. To me, that's unhealthy. I don't like that. I don't think that's good. So every black woman does not subscribe to this thick thing. I'm not one of those. I mean, I'm not hating on nobody, but she asked the question, I'm giving it to you straight. I think slim is better. My grandma, she passed away at 95 years old, and my grandma was tall and slim and lived to be 95. Every single person I know that's over the age of 90, they're slim. And I'm talking, these people are healthy. Nothing wrong with them. They're slim. I can't even recall seeing a heavyset person in their 90s. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't recall seeing it. So it's something to that. So I would never, and genetically, my children, they are both predisposed to being slim. My son, same thing, tall and slim and muscular. Like he's fitness model, like tall and slim. My daughter, same thing. She's like tall and slim. And unfortunately, I had people jealous and hating on her to the point of calling CPS, talking about she looks like she doesn't eat, but maybe you're jealous because maybe you're dealing with offspring that are obese. And, my daughter is nice and tall and slim and just beautiful and gorgeous. And it's a genetic thing because her dad is tall and slim. The man can eat and he can't gain weight. Like he just and he like almost 60. Looks like this man, I swear, fitness body. Still a runner to this day, long distance runner. And he's never been able to gain weight. And she got the same body composition. I said, thank you, Lord, for me having I have slender, aesthetically beautiful children. I have to tell my son because I think sometimes my son doesn't realize, like, boy, do you realize how handsome you are? Tall and slim and muscular. Like, no fat nowhere, just like ironclad. Are you crazy? You could be a model if you want to. Like, do you realize your genetic? And all my brothers, the same thing. I don't have any brothers overweight. It runs in my family. There's just this nice, slender genetic structure. I got 5 brothers. Every last one of them tall, slim, and cut. Every last one of them. So that's how some people are just predispositioned. They're not going to be overweight. And I'm happy that runs in my family to be slender. My mom is 65? My mom is pretty tall. And my mama has been tall and slim her entire life. And very strong, sturdy woman. but she's tall and slim, no weight on her, damn near no fat. Like, that shit crazy. I'm like, dang, do you eat? Yes, she eats, but she does not gain weight. So it's like we're predisposed. Same thing. My dad was like in his 70s and was muscle bound. No lie. Stomach cut. No lie. So some people are just, to me, I just grew up around that, and I think that that's aesthetically beautiful, as opposed to looking at someone that's overweight with a big stomach, just big, bulky. To me, that's not appealing. I don't like it. I would never want to be overweight. It's not healthy. There's nothing to me aesthetically appealing about it. I don't like it. I don't stand for it. And whoever mad about that, I don't know what to tell you. The only thing I can tell you is go out there and exercise, eat right, lose some damn weight, and stop bitching and complaining and do what you need to do. That's all I can tell you. Okay. All right. I hope I answered your question. You got me. You got me going off on a tangent. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, that's all I needed to say. But and I did gain weight when I was pregnant with Lauren. I got up to my highest weight. At first, I was like, lost a lot of weight. I was like, really, 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 oh God. And I had to go to the hospital because I couldn't eat and kept throwing up food out of the, and they had to like keep me in there to make me gain weight. It was crazy. But then I went up to like about 190 something. I never went over 200 pounds. So I don't like, that's like horrible on a person my height. And I'm like 5'10". Like, what the fuck I look like being a, hell no. That ain't gonna, no. I'm 5'10". People, what the fuck I look like being. And that's what happens though. When a woman starts to have a lot of kids, most of us, we gain weight. So you got to keep your weight in check. And now my weight is anywhere between 145 and 155. That's where sometimes it'll go over the 155 mark, but usually I keep it for me, I'm comfortable, but I feel best at around between 145 to 150, but it'll hover between 145, depending on how much exercise I'm doing, depending on my diet, it'll hover between 145 and about 150. Sometimes, 155. Sometimes it'll get up to 160, but I have never let myself get back to when I was pregnant. This is way back in 2011. I've never let myself get back up to that 190 something. That's horrible. That's horrible. But anyway, that's it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Make sure y'all like and share, and please go make a donation. My Cash App, once again, is $RashidaLala, $RashidaLala, $RashidaLala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. My GoFundMe, you can find my GoFundMe always by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. You're welcome, Nairobi. And I love your name. You have a beautiful name. Like the video, share the video, and please make sure you go and make a donation. I do prefer the Cash App. Once again, it's $RashidaLala, $RashidaLala. Once again, $RashidaLala. I'll talk to y'all soon.